South Africa's doing well overseas as well. South African fashion designer Stiaan Louw has just returned from London Fashion Week as part of the Ubuntu International Project, and he joins us in studio along with an incredible blogger and tweeter. He's known as Man of Cloth on Twitter. Marco is with him here, and they're going to showcase some of the designs that was presented at Stiaan's show in London. Welcome to eXpresso. Good morning and congratulations.
Thank you.
You guys were the first set of designers that went over. You were with Henny Esterhazen and a few other South African designers to be part of this project. How do you think we were perceived over there?
First of all, it was such an incredible experience just to go to London and to be able to compare your product to what is available there. I came back feeling that we have very unique, very fresh ideas, but obviously it's going to be a process to develop them and get it to the right level.
So now what's the next step for you guys as designers?
Well, we're going back in February. It is a 3-year project, which is obviously very exciting, getting that opportunity to go back consistently and build sort of brand awareness.
Yes.
And we're showing a collection just before the Olympics, which is quite exciting.
Oh, that's very exciting.
Yeah.
So in London just before the Olympics.
Yeah.
But I mean, South Africans, we're going overseas to an already flooded European market. They've got all the top fashion designers there. Marco, what is your opinion on that?
Well, I think that the fashion industry has sort of reached a point where they've done so much that it's sort of refreshing everything, trying to have it come back and be original. And I think they're coming to South Africa to see a different aesthetic for a change, and I think that's important.
And do you think there's hope for our designers overseas? Because I mean, it's every dream for every designer to be able to make it big outside the borders of South Africa. Well,
within the Ubuntu project, they're trying to incorporate the fact of South African sort of, what's the word? Design, beadwork, incorporating all these different things.
All these authentic South African things.
As opposed to just designing within South Africa or being just a South African designer.
Yeah.
So.
And I know you've brought 3 outfits that you've showcased. Why don't we take a look at one of the guys and bring them out?
Okay.
And you can talk us through it while the guy is coming. Who's coming out here now?
I think it's Richard first.
Richard?
Yes. Richard is wearing a more sort of accessible outfit, I would say. It's at the bottom we have some beautiful shoes from Missy Baba. They've designed it specifically for my collection.
South African?
Absolutely.
Wow.
Everything on him is South African designed, including the necklace that is from Ida Elsha Jewelry Design.
Oh, I really like that necklace.
And then moving up, we have a very sort of easy pair of cotton chino skinnies, and then a vest, and again a bag from Missy Baba.
Very, very nice. Thank you so much. Marco, your opinion on this as a fashion blogger?
Wearable.
Wearable?
That's what I like about it.
Yeah. Would it be something you would wear? I know you're very risque because I've seen you out and about in outfits, and you take a risk when it comes to outfits.
I tend to tone it down a little bit.
Okay.
Loving the shoes.
Yeah, it's, again, it's such a great sort of trend-oriented shoes. Espadrilles are big right now.
Yes.
And she's done them in a leather version, and again, color and stripes are big right now as well.
Loving the yellow.
Absolutely. This is more of the show, it's more of a show kind of orientated outfit, sort of just bringing a few of those African elements into the design process. But again, if you remove this dress, or it's based on a boo-boo.
I want to ask about the dress. A man in a dress?
Actually, if you, when I move around in Cape Town, every day, I see so many, sort of ethnic men walking around with dresses. So I don't think it's such a foreign concept. But again, it's just a showpiece. If you remove it, underneath, you have the same outfit that Richard wore in the first
so you just mix and match, day to evening wear. Loving that, absolutely loving that. Marco, you want to offer an opinion? You can be honest. Stiaan won't take offense.
It's horrible. No, I love it. It's good.
Yeah.
I'm not quite there yet, but I love it.
Yeah, no, I don't think you would wear that, but you'd wear the shoes, definitely.
I love the shoes.
Yeah. Let's take a look at the next outfit. It's always fun to see all these things. And you know what's nice is guys, I see, especially in Cape Town since I've moved to Cape Town, Cape Town guys are very experimental.
Absolutely.
I come from Pretoria.
Yes.
That's just a blue ball shirt and a jean, and that's experimental enough. So the nice thing about Cape Town is it just seems to be a fashion trend that we're setting here.
And that was an interesting experience going to London and realizing that we are actually on par and that this work isn't that progressive.
Yes.
So that was quite an interesting experience. And this is Eric. He's wearing, again, this is just a plain leather espadrille, and then the trousers are inspired by a dhoti, which is obviously a wrapped and draped garment in Indian culture. Very easy kind of t-shirt with it, and then again topped off with Missy Baba accessories.
Looks absolutely stunning. And Mark, how do you think us as South Africans with this opportunity for 3 years to be able to showcase over there, how do you think it's going to do for our designers?
I think it's important for us to be showcased because we have a lot of raw talent. And we're an emerging market for distribution and for really getting it on a global scale, and I think that's to see something a bit different, because this is not necessarily seen every single day.
Yeah, no, of course not, but it's gorgeous.
I think it's going to do so well.
Well, guys, thank you so much. Stiaan, great having you here.
Thank you.
Welcome back. We can't wait when you come and visit in February to tell us what happened then.
Brilliant.
Marco, great to see you on eXpresso, and I know we can follow you on Twitter. All the details of the guys, Stiaan and Marco, is on our website, eXpressoShow.com. This is your feel-good breakfast show, eXpresso, on SABC 3.